don't escalate this any further. Okay. Hold on, I'll fix that spelling error. Oh my God, now I gotta fix 2 of them. What's a Jesse anyway? A Judy Hopps, man. We're eating cookies for some unknown reason. Okay. So you guys are on the couch, no chaos, no explosions, just cookies. Nick leans back holding a cookie and he says, "You know, I've scammed a lot of things in my life. I don't know where these things come from." Judy on her 3rd cookie. "Who cares? They're amazing." You look down at the plate, it's just full like I hadn't gone down at all. Nick squints. "Okay, that's weird." Judy pauses mid-bite. "Didn't we already eat like 10? You grab another cookie anyway, still full plate." "I'm not saying these cookies are suspicious." Judy finishes it for him, "But these cookies are suspicious." A long silence. "We stop eating these, right?" "Yeah, definitely, yeah." They're actually glass. Okay. Nick Wild stands up, grabs a glass plate, and shrugs. "Only one way to test if this weird magic cookie nonsense." Before you and Judy Hopps could stop him, crash. The plate hits the window. The window doesn't break. The plate does shatter, though. Cookies flying everywhere like crunchy confetti. Nick blinks. "I was really expecting the window to lose that fight." Judy slowly turns her head toward him. "Nick!" He raises his hands. "In my defense, we had infinite cookies. I thought we could afford to lose a few." You look down, the floor is covered in broken glass, and Judy's like, "Okay, new rule, no throwing anything else." Nick nods. "Fair." A beat. Yeah, he has another plate. Judy's like, "Nick." Nick's like, "I'm not touching it, and you watching him closely." I just screamed this. "You know what? Let's go to the mall." Silence. Nick slowly lowers that cookie. He's like, "You know what? That's the most reasonable thing that's happened in the last 5 minutes." Judy perks up instantly. "Oh, yes, fresh air, normal people, not infinite food." Nick glances at the shattered plate on the floor. "Maybe a place where plates don't explode into more cookies." You're already halfway to the door. Judy grabs her jacket. Nick follows, grabbing one last cookie for the road. In case the mall runs out of food permanently, too. You step outside the door, closes behind you. Through the window, the living room is still visible. The plate on the table is completely full again. Nick pauses mid-step. "We're not coming back to that." Judy's like, "I agree." Next stop, public chaos, but like controlled chaos. Mini-so. What are some other cool stores? What are some other cool stores you could find at a mall? So yeah, those are two good stores. Miniso's good for having Zootopia. What are some good stores? Let's do some sort of trampoline thing there. First stop, GameStop. Judy drags you inside. Look, video games. You're already scanning the shelves, maybe tossing a controller here and there. Just a little Nick lags behind in the snack section like it's the main event. Oh, come on, man. Next stop, Miniso. You can pick one thing. Don't break them all, though. You grab something totally random. A squishy toy, a tiny plush. Who knows? Nick's now fully invested in the adorable plush section, whispering, "These are investment-grade chaos toys." Finally, the grand finale. Judy practically drags you over. Time for some fun physics experiment. You jump, she jumps. Nick reluctantly steps on trampoline, immediately regretting it. You both bounce higher, twist, flip. She's giggling uncontrollable. You're screaming like it's the best chaos day ever. Nick mutters from the sidelines, "I should have brought my own stunt double." Dang, cookies from earlier, totally forgotten. The mall is your playground. We didn't go to Dave & Buster's for dinner and game night. Nah! Judy Hopps leads the charge of Dave & Buster's, and neon lights hit you like a sugar rush. Nick Wilde sizing up the arcade machines. Alright, if I play this right, I can win all the tickets. He's talking big, but you can tell he's also secretly excited. Judy drags you to the table. Then first, game night second, no excuses. You sit down with a giant plate of nachos, wings, and way too many fries. Nick sneaks in a dessert milkshake while Judy lectures him about sharing. You all try to pretend you're calm, but the air is buzzing with energy. Then the games again. Racing games, basketball hoops, skee ball, absolutely. At some point, the three of you erupt into it. All that. By the end of the night, I swear I did not sign up for this level of energy. Judy pounces in her chair, and neither did I, but it's perfect. You just sit there. Oh, hold on, let me fix my machine. Nick tried to play some claw machine and destroyed it because he didn't win. Everybody should have been mad at him. Oh no, Nick eyes the claw machine like it personally insulted him. Plushies look innocent and cute, but apparently that's enough to trigger him. He shoves a quarter in, pulls the lever, and nothing. Nick frowns. No, 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 no! This is rigged. This is personally rigged. He yanks the lever harder, faster until crash. The claw snaps off inside the machine, hitting the glass with dramatic ping. Buttons pop out and the poor plushies go flying everywhere. Judy's like, Nick, that exact tone that means you've crossed the line, buddy. Nick sheepishly holding the claw of a trophy. I may have overreacted. You? A little maybe? The staff rush over. Nick tries to charm him. Needed more character? Judy face palms, dragging you guys out of the destruction zone. We're definitely not letting it touch any more arcade machines tonight. You glance back and see plushies stone across the floor. The claw machine looks like it survived a tiny apocalypse. Nick mutters quietly as you walked away. I could have won. Judy would have taken us to putt-putt. I swear, my spelling, bro. My fingers are just so fat I can't even type on this thing. She would have taken us to putt-putt, but she couldn't. I swear, bro, why am I always capitalizing the first two letters of their name? Bro. Okay. Now, you all pile back in the car for that Dave & Buster's meltdown. Judy's giving Nick Wilde that look, the one that says your big mouth has ruined putt-putt for everyone. Nick sitting in the back shrugging his sleeve, but you know better. Hey, I didn't say anything. Wow, just vocalized some thoughts. Very expressive. Judy groans, tightening her grip on his steering wheel. Expressive? You just destroyed a claw machine and scared everyone out of going to mini golf. That's not expressive, that's chaos. You lean back, exhausted but oddly satisfied. Well, at least we survived them all in Dave & Buster's. Nick mutters, barely. Judy sighs, turning up the music for the ride home. Next time, no more arcade machines and definitely no more infinite cookies at home. You nod, silently thinking about a plate that somehow refilled itself back at your living room. Nick probably didn't even want to go near it now. You arrive home, quiet descends for a brief moment. You flop on the couch, cookies, shattered plates, claw machines, just memories now. Well, till tomorrow. Oh, no. Nick Wilde got beat with the belt by Judy. Of course it had to be Judy. Okay. Y'all pile into the house, slightly chaotic from the cookies. Judy freezes, staring at that look. The one that screams, I've been patient long enough, Fox. Before Nick can even react, she grabs a belt from somewhere, maybe the coat rack, swings it at him with a firm, no-nonsense authority. Whack. Nick yells, flailing like a rag doll, but Judy's aim is precise. He's not getting away this time. That's for the claw machine, she scolds. Tries to talk. Judy, I can explain. Sorry, I've had interruptions in my household. They can't give me any privacy. Anyway, Judy pauses for half a second. No explanations. That's for Dave & Buster's and the mall chaos and your big mouth about putt-putt. You're sitting there laughing, maybe horrified, mostly taking notes for future chaos stories. Nick finally collapses on the couch, defeated, holding his tail like a flag of surrender. I get it, I messed up. Judy, arms crossed, glances at you. Glad you saw that. Some lessons need witnesses. You smirk. Yeah, some lessons really stick. Nick groans. Next time I'm staying home. But for now, I swear if she come back in here, Brahma, yell at her. Okay. Anyway. It kind of reminds me of the childish dad, kind of. The calm after the storm, sort of. It's 10:30. You guys crawling into bed. Dave & Buster's carnage, and of course the belt incident. Nick Wilde, he ain't in no bed. He's sulking in the bathtub like a foxy grudge wrapped in a towel, probably plotting a redemption plan for tomorrow. The soft humming of the bathroom fan is his lullaby. You flop onto the mattress who's still next to Judy, who's still radiating. It makes energy and authority finally, she says, curling up in the bed. Some quiet. You sigh. Yeah, quiet mostly. Judy chuckles softly. Mostly being the key word, I mean, Nick. He'll survive the night, I hope. Outside the house is silent, no infinite cookies, just a faint sound of Nick grumbling about claw machines and missed jackpots. You close your eyes. Okay, the Hawk Tour strikes again. You suddenly fling yourself upright in bed and scream your infamous Hawk Tours. The sound is loud, wild, echoing off the walls like some primal chaos call. From the bathtub, Nick Wilde immediately snaps upright. He's like, oh God, no, not again, he yells. It's over the slippery, stumbling over the slippery tub. Judy's still in bed. Really, at this hour again? You can't help it. You're still screaming each Hawk Tour louder than the last. Nick is now hopping in the bathtub, arms swelled, trying to escape the sonic onslaught. Why does this keep happening to me? Why? Judy says, I thought you were sleeping. The Hawk Tour is my snore, bruh. And Judy doesn't even mind it. That's the second mistake. Oh. You're lying in the bed, snoozing away. Each Hawk Tour rumbles through the room like a thunderstorm. Nick Wilde's got, oh God, no, it's starting again. Meanwhile, Judy's perfectly unfazed, tucked snugly under the blanket. She even mutters sleepily. Still cute. You keep snoring, Hawk Tour style, entirely oblivious to the chaos you're causing while Nick continues his melodramatic bathtub freak out. It's the perfect mix. Guess what Nick does? How about this? This ain't gonna make any sense, but Okay, the sun peeks through the blinds. You're still snoring your legendary Hawk Tua. She's ignoring it. Suddenly, in slinks Nick Wilde, armed with an oversized grin and a diabolical plan. First, he flips on the TV. Football game blares to life, filling the room with announcer chaos. Next, he starts rummaging through a costume drawer, because of course you have one, and emerges dressed like Mickey Mouse, big ears, red shorts, white gloves, perfectly ridiculous. Then he begins throwing his voice. Mickey Mouse here. What? You stir Hawk to a pause mid-snore, blinking. Judy groans, pulling the blanket over her head. Nick, what are you doing? Nick spins around its full Broadway show. I'm entertaining, and yes, I sound exactly like Mickey. Don't question it. You try to sit it up. Why is the football game on? Judy mutters, half asleep because Nick is unhinged. Nick hopping in like, go team! All while waving his gloved hands dramatically. Meanwhile, your Hawk Tua snores are starting to resume. Saying, I thought I told you no TV, also for smashing that claw machine, and throws an anvil at him. Now that's crazy. Judy's had enough. She sits up, eyes blazing, points at Nick Wilde. I thought I told you no TV, also for smashing that claw machine. Before Nick can even squeak another Mickey Mouse line, she reaches into thin air, or maybe behind the dresser. Who knows where she keeps the things, and throws an anvil. Time seems to slow. Nick's still mid. Hiya, pals! Freezes, his Mickey ears wobble when he screams, oh God, no! The anvil lands exactly on him. The room shakes, the football game flickers, and Nick is now flattened in the most cartoonish way possible, squeaking in genuine terror. You're in bed, half awake, watching the chaos unfold like it's a Saturday morning cartoon. Hawk Tua snore momentarily paused it all. Judy crossed her arms, calm and victorious. Next time you listen her, there'll be more anvils. Nick somehow groans from the anvil and mutters, I just wanted to entertain, bruh. Judy says, not like this, never. You can't help but chuckle, maybe a little horrified. Okay, the calm after the cartoonish anvil chaos. You guys crawl back into bed, finally letting yourself sleep another hour. Hawk Tua snore resumes, steady and proud. Nick Wilde, somehow in true cartoon physics style, reinflates himself, tail flicks, fur fluffs, back into place, Mickey Mouse costume nowhere in sight. And back to his normal fox form, though slightly singed from the anvil trauma, and probably embarrassed. Not gonna lie, bro, I would be too. He slinks toward the bed, rubbing his head sheepishly. Judy about earlier. Judy's still half asleep, but clearly awake enough to assert dominance. Glares at him over the blanket. What now? Nick hesitates. Why are anvils your go-to punishment? Judy raises, because it works, and you need lessons sometimes. Nick sighs, flopping beside the bed, careful not to get flattened again. Yeah, lesson learned, but maybe next time, less anvil. You snuggle deeper into the blankets. Hawk Tua snore continuing his watch, and watches Judy just shakes her head with a small, tired smile. Nick mutters under his breath, I really need a new game plan for mornings. Oh, okay. Y'all get up and head to McDonald's. The smell of fries hits you like a warm. We went for breakfast. So you guys properly run out for breakfast. Table's already set with pancakes, eggs, bacon, and orange juice. Nick eyes the pancakes like they're a heist target. Judy's politely pouring syrup, trying to keep a sense of calm in the post-chaos morning. Nick leans over towards you, whispering, but was still way too loud. Seriously, can't you stop with the hawk to her? Judy, not even blinking, slaps him lightly on the arm. Nick, not now. Freezes mid-bite. Ouch, fine, I won't. You're calmly munching. Hawk to her snoring standby mode, entirely unfazed. Judy shakes her head at the two of you, but smiles a little, enjoying the rare moment of normalcy. Nick mutters under his breath, I'm never eating pancakes with you two again. The breakfast table is chaos in its own way. Syrup spills, laughter, a few grumbles, but somehow it's perfect. Hold on a second. The lazy end.